Welcome to another episode of Way Back Wednesday Gaming. I'm here with my friend Starsaver.
I am here too, yes.
Yes, he was able to join me on what is the last episode of this show.
Oh noes!
Now, I still plan on streaming once a week, but it's going to be a different name. It's going to similar format. You know, I'm still going to do a lot of old games when I can, because that's what I like to play a lot. But a little more freeform and whatnot, and a different schedule, which is part why I'm changing the name, because, you know, it's not going to be on Wednesday anymore. I just can't keep doing this. My work schedule is dictating otherwise.
It'll still work. It'll all work just fine.
Yeah, so right now it's looking like it's going to be on Mondays. I don't know the exact time yet. 7:30 might still be the same time. But the next 2 weeks I won't have a show just due to other life events keeping me busy all week, pretty much. What the? Okay. Just saw something randomly on my desk. But we're going to look at another Amiga game tonight. And, you know, like I said, in the future I'm still going to look at new games and, or games we hadn't covered as far as old stuff. But one problem I've been having doing this weekly is I'm running into either not remembering the names or having trouble finding copies that work. So there's a lot of games it's like I want to play, but I can't find them or I can't get them working.
Well, do you have a few that you actually want to do for that?
Yeah, there's a few still. It's just, again, I can't. There's one particular game. It was public domain, and we had a copy on the Amiga. But I cannot find it for the life of me. I can find a few videos of it on YouTube, but I cannot find an actual copy of the game.
See, I say we just go through all the trail games.
The trail games?
Yeah, all the Oregon Trail games.
Oh, all the different versions.
Yeah.
I mean, I did play the Oregon Trail.
Oh, the zombie one?
Yeah.
That one's great.
So I did play that early on, but anyway, so let's get started though. We're gonna look at. I already got the game loaded. I was testing it out, so I'm just gonna let it play out, not say anything, because the intro is somewhat funny, and you know the whole game's funny. Oops, that was the wrong button. Oh well, didn't matter. Couldn't tell on the stream. I always got those intro splash screens.
You see, I have very little experience with the Amiga.
Yeah. As this loads, there we go.
No.
Hey, this looks like a kid game. You idiots! Oh! Oh!
The Three Stooges, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had forgotten about that intro. They do the same thing on the NES version.
Yeah.
Only it's Ghostbusters.
Nice. Yeah, I think Defender of the Crown was one I played on this too.
Do you know what kind of game is that? I'm just curious.
It's like a European management style.
Oh, so like an
war type, yeah.
An old school Universalis.
Kinda, yeah. You know, you manage your armies, take over other lands.
Okay. Those games can always be fun. Load times on this thing.
Well, it's playing music through all this too. You just can't
Well,
hear
even
it.
so, I mean, you'd think you would like reload the.
Yeah. Oz Orphanage.
Yeah, I think this was actually, if I know right, this might have actually been based on an actual episode.
Probably. We'll get that though.
Way to get some money and get it quick.
So what you're
So
saying?
yeah,
So what you're saying is it's basically like Reciteer.
in a way. Except you're not you don't sell items. You just go around doing random things and get jobs and whatnot.
And you also don't have a ridiculous fairy.
Right. Cursing in French at you.
Hey, I don't care. I like that game. That game's
Oh, the game's amazing. So yeah, Three Stooges. You get this thing that's gonna come up in a second, and you have to select what you do from it. And it's different mini games and whatnot. Getting cash is usually nice.
So how much money do you need?
I don't know. I don't recall.
Okay.
But
I
that's how
just-
you select. It's a random kind of pressure luck style.
Oh, so you don't actually get to choose.
Right. $200. Like the movement that it's going to be doing, if you watch the hand, it just does that on its own, and you only have like 9 stops, so you have to just hope it stops where you want.
Which apparently is not trivia.
The trivia's alright. You don't want the mouse
But you're
traps.
gone.
Oh, it looked like you had 2 of them on the list.
There was 3. That was a bad one.
Oh man. What the hell kind of store is that?
It's a radio store.
Well, I know it's a radio store, but look, it's like one panel, just
Yeah.
with the
It's a-
siding.
Right.
Such a weird looking building. Radio store built into the side of a garage.
Today's radio quiz. Which stooge has performed in a musical act?
Think of something.
I think it's Curly.
And I have no freaking clue. So, was it Curly?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Unless I have their names wrong.
Well, Mo's the one in the middle, Curly's the one on the left.
Okay,
and
yeah. That's what I
and,
thought. Because Curly, there's another. The only reason I said that is there's another mini game where he's playing a violin.
Oh, no. I think what they're asking is, like, which one was in a musical act before they were a member of the Three Stooges?
I have no clue. Ow. I lost a finger.
Oh, okay. That's what the mousetraps is. Okay.
Yeah. If you lose all your fingers, you, like, waste the day or something.
Oh, okay. See, I thought the mousetraps was a mini game.
Nope. They just make you lose a finger.
So is this one where you just hit each other?
Yes. There's nothing here.
Take more time to figure where to go. Oh, here you go.
Yeah. It's one of those
What is it, a rhythm-based thing?
no, it's just the speed of your
Your attacks?
no the speed of the the movement
Okay.
on the newspaper. This controls that.
So
it's gonna slow down the movement speed a little bit now that I've done this.
Okay, but you don't actually make any money for this.
No.
Okay, that's...
But yeah, it slows down the movement speed of that selection process now.
Oh, that's an interesting mechanic.
Right. The better you do here, the slower you go, the worse you do, the faster it goes. You can actually increase the speed. Whoops.
Uh-oh, it's the mob.
Yeah, going to him is worthless. It's like a complete waste of a day.
Let's get going.
You're not doing too good this run.
Yeah. It's not an easy game to beat. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I get it. You're gonna do a bank heist.
Yeah.
Because
You'll never make it. You only have 25 days left. I love his laugh they use, though.
well, come on, that's the classic mobster laugh. You gotta have that in a game like
Yep.
this.
That is one thing I will say about the emulating an Amiga. You don't get the loading sound. Like, if you've ever heard the old floppy drives, they had this very distinct grinding sound almost. In fact, people are
Right.
making music with them now, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that. Actually, I kind of like the guy who was making music off of just the hard drives.
right.
Like I think no. I saw one guy. He rigged up a bunch of hard drives together, and he was playing the Game of Thrones intro.
Right.
That one was great.
Another one of these. But yeah, it's you don't have that loading sound, so it can just sit there for a little bit, and you're like, is it frozen?
Oh,
And it's just like,
right,
it's loading.
right.
But, when you had the actual Amiga in front of you, you would hear that drive grinding away. So you just knew, okay, yeah, it's loading, there's no problem.
What discs did the Amiga use? Was it 3 1/4 or was it the 5-inch?
3 1/4. I mean, there
Okay.
might have been a 5-inch, but
Well, I mean, were the floppy discs actually floppy?
no, it was the 3 1/4. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
so-
saying there might have existed a 5-inch drive for it, I'm not sure.
Okay, I don't know why I thought the Amiga came out before 3 1/4s were a thing.
No. In fact, they even had the the dual density at that time that they used.
Oh, okay. Actually, maybe I'm thinking of the Commodore.
Commodore was the 5-inch
That may be what I'm thinking.
and the cassette tapes.
Oh,
Commodores
jeez.
had the tapes.
Why did they like? Okay, I got to admit that's kind of clever, but that's nuts.
It's just what they had, though. I mean, it's
I
what
know.
they came up with. So
I mean, it's kind of brilliant.
yeah. All right. Let's see if we can get boxing, maybe.
That's a lot of mouse traps.
Yep. And as you notice, I don't regain my fingers. So I think if you just lose all 4 of them, you just lose the game. They're just like, all right, we're done. Here's the money we have. Oh, it's not enough.
I don't know. This the whole deal kind of reminds me a bit of a roguelike.
A little bit, in a way.
I mean, because like you've got.
I mean,
you've
yeah,
got
it's
the-
all random, and
Yeah. But I always like games like that.
yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
speaking of games like that, I need to play some more Dead Souls. Cash prize! Anyone can knock down the champ.
Killer Kilduff within 6 rounds.
That doesn't sound like a nice guy, although I prefer Bonesaw McGraw.
Yeah.
Ooh, so he's ready.
Oh my
Okay.
God, there he is.
Actually, I think that's Larry right there.
Oh, you think that's Larry? I know Mo's the one with the.
Yeah, well,
with
yeah,
the-
Mo's the leader guy, but
Which is always weird because he's the leader, but his name comes last.
Right. So yeah, because the whole thing is like, if Larry's playing his fiddle for Curly, Curly's not gonna lose, but he just broke his fiddle.
Oh, okay.
So now I have to run to get somewhere to repair the fiddle and back before the fight is over. I'm controlling
he gets his ass beat.
Yeah, I'm controlling the bottom half. I have to move up and down, dodging these things. Whoops.
Hey, did you get your chat? Is your chat up?
Yeah.
Okay, just nobody's chatting right now.
Yeah. It is not easy to control this.
I'm just saying because it says unable to connect to the chat.
Oh, that was before. It's connected now.
Okay, I'm not seeing it then.
So yeah, you just gotta dodge everything, running as you can, jumping over all the obstacles.
Okay, who leaves a street this messy?
Now I gotta get back before the round's over. Whoops.
It's
round 4. I mean,
no, it's 6. Well, yeah, it's 6 rounds.
Yeah, but it's in round 4 as far as the game concerned. I can't get this going again.
Oh shit!
It's when you get to those things like that where you needed to jump over something, but you're in the wrong spot. It's like, oh.
Ooh, round 5.
Yeah.
Tripping a hell of a lot more on the way back.
Right. Well, it's just.
Well, I think you can make it though.
Maybe. It's gonna be close. There we go.
There you go. Made it back.
That one was one I used to never be able to beat. Like,
you used to never play or never be good at?
I'd never be able to beat it. So yeah. So you win the fight, so you get the prize money.
$430.
I have no clue how much we need though.
Well, I think it might be like 3,000.
Yeah.
I know it's at least a couple of thousand. Now you're at like $650.
Right.
Is the boxing one the one that pays the most?
I don't know. Like, there's also the thing you can lose the boxing one, so help wanted doctors. I like this one.
Well, I'm sure you can lose any of them.
Well, you can use a lot of the minigame ones, but like the ones that just have the cash symbol, you just get money. You can't lose.
You just find money.
Yeah. Like that's what I did at first. Was I found $200. It's like, all right. And in play testing, that was the first thing I got. I found $400.
Oh, okay. So it's not always 200.
No. So this is back in the day where anyone can just kind of throw on a lab coat and work in a hospital.
You mean you can't do that now?
Calling Dr. Howard. Dr. Fine. Dr. Howard.
We need a surgical team.
$15 per second spent in the OR.
Yep. And a $5 to $15 reward for items picked up on the way. So, yeah. This is a fun little mini game. You're trying to catch as many of these falling items while getting there quickly, dodging the patients, and everything else.
So what you're saying is it's a reverse shmup.
Kind of.
Because I mean, it's like Ikaruga where you're trying to catch the bullets.
Yeah, you're trying to catch the bullets and dodge the enemies. And I tripped over too many enemies.
Oh, what do you got? Like 5 hits?
Yeah. Still not sure. I'm not sure if I can keep the money I gained or not, though.
I wouldn't be surprised if you couldn't. That would be kind of dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, I still made $355 because I caught that many items.
Yeah. I just think it's kind of weird that, doing a Three Stooges game like this where it's a bunch of mini games.
Right.
I mean, I don't know how I would design another Three Stooges game.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm not a game designer in the 80s.
Right. pay waiters.
Oh, you got to go back to being a doctor.
Nope, that's the waiters.
Oh, waiters. Okay.
Yeah, it's help wanted, and then it tells you the job under it, and there's 3 or 4 different jobs, I think. There's the doctors, there's the waiters. I think there's... Actually, those might be the only 2 actual jobs. Other things might be different minigames that do stuff.
Well, I think like one of them is like, isn't one of them like, janitors or something like that?
Not that I recall.
Okay. Is this the one with the pies?
Yes, this is a pie fight, basically.
Okay.
Serve pies to guests. $10 for each pie served. Double pay for serving all 99 pies. And look professional. We can't get pie on ourselves. But they're going to try and throw pie at us, so...
That's not fair at all! Well, I mean, I suppose you started it.
Yeah. Hey, they want pies to be served to them. I mean...
In the face!
Yep, they want pie and they want it now.
Let them have it!
So this is an interesting game where...
Okay, and you can take 5 hits.
Yeah.
And you can duck, or
You
what?
can. It's controlling who's ducking and throwing is kind of the tough part of the game.
That's terrible!
Like, yeah, you control, like, if you're not holding anything, the guy in the middle is going to be ducking. If you hold up, Mo's going to duck. If you hold down, the other one's going to duck.
Oh, okay.
But if you hit the button while you're holding those things, that's what gets them to throw the pies.
Weird.
Yeah, so controlling that one's a little weird, because it's like, if you're not doing anything, the middle one's ducking. If you hit the button, he throws a pie. If you hit up, the top one's ducking. If you hit the button, he throws a pie. And then down, and so it's like, you gotta keep going, alternating to get the pies thrown, but then you have to dodge. So you have to just not hit the button and let whoever's supposed to be ducking duck. But $400 ain't bad.
Man, see, I feel bad. Like, we haven't, we've been playing this game for about 15 minutes. I'm sorry, 50 minutes. Sorry, actually, it's more like 20, 25 minutes. I'm stupid. And we haven't made any stupid Three Stooges noises. Yeah, I'm like, you can't play a
Although
Three Stooges game without
it is Three Stooges, but I think more Zoidberg with that noise.
Do what now?
It's Three Stooges, but I think more of Zoidberg with that noise.
Oh, right. Well, where do you think he got it?
I know. That's where he got it from. It's just that's what my mind goes to. Because I never watched a ton of Three Stooges.
Well, the Three Stooges also had yuck.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I watched Three Stooges. I enjoy them, but they weren't a huge thing for me. You know?
You show me the Stooges? I will show you the Stooges.
Alright, more trivia.
Yeah, I think Painters is another one you can do.
Maybe? I don't know. Maybe the NES had some different games, too. But...
That's actually true, too. Yeah, the different versions could have different games.
Yeah. So... what we got? What's the question?
Oh, that's right. It's trivia.
Yeah, right.
Oh! Stick around and learn something.
What comedian appeared
Think of
in
something.
3 Little Pigskins? What? Do you have any clue? I'm gonna go with Carol Burnett.
You'll win, but so...
Nope.
I don't know why, but I thought Carol Burnett was a little bit later.
I don't even know what 3 Little Pigskins is.
It's one of their deals. They're one of their
Oh, okay.
But like I said, I mean, like, the Three Stooges were doing stuff in like the 30s and the 40s. Well, I don't know, maybe into the 50s.
Right.
Because there was like,
See, I didn't know it was asking about Three Stooges. I wouldn't have gone with her then. I was just like, I don't know.
yeah. Well, like I said, I thought Carol Burnett wasn't a big thing until much later.
More boxing.
Oh, you got two fingers
Yeah,
left.
2 fingers left.
Let's scram.
Now we gotta go boxing again. So there's at least one other minigame though that I do enjoy, and it's very rare. And it's essentially like a cracker eating competition.
Which one is that?
I don't know, it hasn't shown up yet, but like you have to eat crackers from like a soup bowl or something, and if you eat the most, but like something else in the soup is going to be eating it. It's like a clam soup maybe or something, and you're competing with the clams to eat more crackers or something. It's weird.
What?
Yeah, it's really weird, but
The clamps!
alright, another round of Killer Kill the Weasel tune again.
Oh yeah, pop the weasel.
Yep.
Oh, my Stradivarius!
You broke 2 Stradivariuses in a week.
You sure that's a Stradivarius?
That he exclaims, "Oh, my Stradivarius!"
Oh!
You're not hearing the audio.
Well, see, I just think it's funny because, like, dude, you're breaking Stradivariuses. Go sell that!
Right.
You're trying to make money to save an orphanage. One Stradivarius can get enough money for that.
Yep.
Because those are ridiculously expensive.
Ow.
I mean, I wouldn't expect anybody to break a band.
Yeah. I jumped that. It always starts you off moving slow too once you've fallen, so it can be hard to recover.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What?
Okay, you cleared that.
I know. This is now just saying, no, you're not gonna win this one anymore.
I mean, this is just some.
Well,
I
looking
was
at
about to
this,
call I was about to call it platforming, but it's not. It's more of an endless runner.
yeah, and looking at this, it actually feels the same.
What do you mean?
Like, it feels like the layout of everything is the same as it was last time. Like,
No, you're right. I mean, like, a
I don't-
game this far into the past probably didn't have enough processing power to have more than one,
Right.
or memory, I suppose, to have more than one of these.
One of them setups, yeah. Whoops.
I don't know. That's a lot of newspaper stacked up in the middle of the
Yep.
street. See, I love the fact that there's a violin store right there and it's closed.
Yeah.
That's
I think that was on purpose. Ah.
Oof. Round 5.
Yeah,
You should be able to make it.
barely.
There you go.
Yeah, I think the layout's always the same, so if you can memorize that, you could really run through that one quick, I guess.
So when are you gonna speed run the
No.
Three Stooges?
Someone else has done it, they can keep it, I don't care. I think they played this at a GDQ one year
I
on the
only wanna,
NES.
it's like screw you. I want to only speed run good games.
I speedrun Super Back to the Future too. No one said that game was good.
Nobody said it was bad either.
Have you played it?
Yes. Okay, I was on your stream when you played it.
Okay. 'Cause it's not that great.
No, but it's okay. It's still better than the garbage we got. Waiters and doctors.
More waiters. See, I want the question mark, but that one's hard to get.
What's the question mark?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I wonder if it's a random one.
Might be.
Like
Or it
maybe
might
it's a
be
random
certain-
one.
It
Like,
might
I'm
be
thinking-
certain other events that are random, and they're only in that question mark category.
Okay.
Now, what sucks though is when you get a newspaper and there's like 5 mousetraps, you're just like, fuck this shit.
Like, now you're just trying to kill me.
Yep, more pies. 129 pies, Jesus. That is one thing. I think as the game progresses, the minigames get a little harder to be completed.
Oh, okay. Well, I noticed that when you finished the boxing one, I don't know if it was because you finished it a little bit quicker, but you made 570. I'm sorry,
Nah,
470.
yeah, I think that was just what it said, you know.
Wow, so I just read that the longest running comic series, American comic series, is ending. We're talking 20 it feels like 25 years under the same title.
Yeah.
It's the Sonic the Hedgehog comic.
Huh.
Because that has been running consistently for 20 I think it's like 20 years.
Yeah.
Pretty sad. That was a good comic. Ooh, there you go. 510. Way more than last time.
Yeah, I'm doing a little better this time.
And you get to 600. Yes, you can. There you go. If it's 3,000, if 3,000 is the amount you need to save the orphanage, I think you're at it now. Because I think you were at like 2,200 before.
Ooh, I served all the pies.
Oh, nice. What's the bonus you get for that?
Double pay?
Oh, 1,600.
No, it was double, but I don't remember what the double was, but or the all pies. I guess it was just a $100 or $200 bonus or something.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
For some reason, as I'm playing this, the number 10,000 sounds right for what you need.
That's a lot.
You get 30 days.
Well, I suppose.
Like, we're on, what, day 14? I mean, oh, crackers. That's the one I want. Oh, well. That's the other mini game I was talking about.
Oh, okay, you said that's the one you like?
Yeah.
Let's get going.
It's rare, though, and hard to get to. And as you saw, the speed was just going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time you do the newspaper, it, like, speeds it up a little bit. And if you don't get the fight to throw it back down, it's just kind of like, well...
$400. Well, Crackers is still up, so...
Yep.
And even the mobster doesn't slow it down.
Nope.
Well, see, I know you get, like, 30 days, but... There's so much stuff to screw you, like... Between mouse traps and, the mob.
Yeah, like I said, I was surprised when I beat this. Like, I beat it... I don't know, I was probably 10 or 12, like, it was near the end of, like, when our Amiga was set up.
Okay.
You know, I'd played it a lot. Oh, he takes money. I forgot about that.
Oh.
Yep. So we just lost $300.
Oh, that sucks. What a dick.
Yep.
I guess you didn't have enough before.
Yeah, it was the first few days or whatever when I first landed on them, so I hadn't really gotten money.
10% for taxes.
Yep.
Oh man, this is bad.
Yeah, this is just like, well, I'm at the luck of the draw now.
Let's scram.
I don't know. Was it? Well, I guess yeah. You were at like 29. You got $400, so that's true.
Yeah. 300 smackers.
They got smack of you. See, I don't know, but was the Amiga actually known for difficult games?
I don't know if it was known for it. There are a lot of games that are difficult on it.
Okay.
I don't know if that's so much by design, though. I think that's more of just, you know, people were still figuring out good game design.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And then there's the whole fact of up is jump in almost any type of action platformer.
What button is fly up?
Because there was only one button on the joystick, so that was fire.
This was the competitor for the SNES. I'm sorry, the NES.
No,
then again, actually no, I think this one may have actually predated the NES.
I think it did too, and this was more, this. I don't even really if I call them competitors because this was, it was basically before a PC was a PC.
Oh yeah, that's
Like
true.
it's not just a gaming machine. You can do a lot of other stuff on it. It was a computer.
Right, right.
So there was a lot of things that, Jesus. So there's a lot of other things you can do with it. It's just you can make a lot of game. People made a lot of games for it too.
Right, right, right. If you played all of these for the Amiga, did you actually own all of these games?
We had copies of them.
Oh, okay, that's right.
I never asked how we got them. We had them. As I grew up, I think I learned my dad traded some other people for copies of them for something. I don't know. And that's, they brought out right protection, but then they had all these groups that would hack them and crack them and other things, so.
I was about to say, who didn't do that?
Which dude was a lifeguard as a teenager?
Oh, that's a tough one. Randomly, I guess. Maybe go with Mo. He hasn't been an answer yet.
I'm gonna try Larry, maybe?
Okay.
Like, Larry makes sense to me. Nope.
Hey, was it Mo?
I don't know. It doesn't tell you the answer. That's the thing.
Okay, so that's bullshit. Well, I guess they don't want you to know,
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
like, you won't know it for later.
Yeah, they're just like, nah, that was wrong.
But the whole point is to learn about Stooges trivia.
Yep. But yeah, we had, a couple hundred different discs of games and whatnot, so.
Did you ever find out what the library size on this thing was?
Nah, I mean, there's a ton of games and stuff for it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like I said, there are some I know of that I remember the name and I still can't find copies of them on all of the websites.
Oh yeah, like what?
Well, I don't want to say the name because it spoils it. Like that public domain game I was talking about that I want to run.
Oh, okay. That you
Yeah.
just can't seem to find yet.
Right. I cannot find a copy of it. Porcupine Lodge 10 annual oyster and cracker eating contest.
$50 per bowl of stew and $10 for each cracker eaten.
Yep. But the oysters will also eat the crackers. It's kind of weird.
Okay. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah. So yeah, you go around eating.
Do you have a limit on quote-unquote lives on this one?
I think it's just a timer type deal that's in the background. Yeah, as you see, they're eating the crackers out in front of me. And then that happens. Because, why not?
I wonder if this one is like a timer deal.
I think it is. It's hard to control that thing because you're using a joystick to do this.
Wait a minute. That sign in the background says Annual Oyster Orgy.
Orgy and cracker con. Oh my god.
Okay. Alright, guys.
Well, that just. Yeah, okay. Three Stooges. What the hell? Oh god.
Did I just ruin your childhood?
No, but that just made me say, what the fuck was I playing as a kid?
Yeah, I know, right?
Nah, Animaniacs ruined my childhood.
What are you talking about? Animaniacs was great.
Oh, it was great. It's what corrupted me, though.
No. Animaniacs didn't ruin your childhood. Animaniacs stole your innocence.
Okay, yeah.
There's a
there you go.
difference. Mwah! Good night, everybody.
I couldn't even select anything. It went so fast. I'm at pure just randomness.
Like a boom. Select.
Half a second, it goes through 9 different things.
Well, and the fact that the rest of them on there are like there's like 3 mouse traps on the board right now.
Yep.
300 smackers. I don't know. You're
Like,
running
I'm not
low
hitting
on days.
anything.
You got 8 days left. Oh, you got the question mark.
Yep. We'll see what this
So no-
does.
Now we can at least find out what it is.
Let's scram.
Yeah, I'm pretty much at complete random if it's gonna let me finish out or not. Hey, more money! $200.
Yeah, I think that's got to be like a random event.
It probably just chooses one of the other random things to do.
Well, probably one of the ones that
Damn
aren't. I wonder if $5,000. But then again, you said you
Maybe.
were surprised when you actually beat it. So I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, I did. I got through the 30 days is what really surprised me. But I did have enough
You got
money.
through the 30 days.
Yeah, I got through all 30 days, because as you're seeing, it's complete random now. I have absolutely no way to control anything.
Right. But now this asshole's gonna show up and
Say, like,
steal
hey,
your
you
money.
owe money.
because he's a dick.
He might be a weekly base timer.
See, I thought it was gonna be worse. Like, oh, you're later on down the month.
Yeah. Because I hit him a few days ago, and he's just like, you'll never make it. But now he's paying me, he's saying taxes again, so. So he might be somewhat weekly based as far as a timer if you end up seeing him or not.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, it doesn't actually say. I just. It doesn't actually say.
Hey,
oh,
doctors.
okay. The more money you get is how good of an ending you get.
Okay.
So that's it.
Maybe I can get through this one without,
So what? So who went to med school here?
yeah. Get in the OR now! Or stat!
Because I'm willing to bet none of them went to med school.
Yep.
Calling Dr. Howard. Dr. Fine. Dr. Howard.
Problems with misplaced
Calling
supplies.
Dr. Howard. Dr. Fine. Dr. Howard.
I got it. 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 I got it.
So I was like, I almost wonder if just sitting here farming items is going to be more.
Well,
Because
I mean,
you can get more than one of these items a second, and they're $5 to $15. You get $15 per second. You're in the OR at the end of the level. So
well, the items are you're not like because there's no time limit.
Yes, there is.
It's life.
no, there's a time limit. Look at the bottom left.
Oh, okay.
Whatever remaining time I get is $15 per second.
Oh, okay. I now
But
seconds left
I'm
on the
getting probably more than that just farming these items, I think. So.
clock. Well, the fact that you've got all of your guys like behind you, like
Well, yeah.
they can pick up a lot more items for you. So, I mean, farming items, yeah, is probably a good idea, but it's not as necessary as you think. I think the time clock is what you want to do, and collecting the items is just great.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Yeah. Alright. So that gave me a bunch of money. That's the good money.
Yeah, see, I thought the boxing was the money, but I guess being a doctor does pay.
Yep. Being a doctor, even if you're not a doctor, pays.
And
Wait
how
a
do I
minute.
was like, man, I need to get that job.
Yep.
$1,500 a day, I'm okay with that. And back in the 30s, that was a lot of money. Is the chat quiet, or is there nobody in
chat
there right
seems
now?
quiet, like, you know.
Okay. Because I can't see it.
You can't see it on my screen?
No, like I said, it's disconnected.
It says, sorry we were unable to connect to chat. We're connecting in 2 seconds, and it says, welcome to the chat room.
Oh, okay. Right. I'm an idiot.
Yeah. So it didn't connect at first, but then it connected. No one's been saying anything. Which happens, I mean. There's nothing here.
Hey, at least you can like.
Maybe. Yeah, this bar is gonna be like maxed out, so.
It's like maxed out.
But I mean, they had to figure out a way to get this in the game where you start beating everyone.
Oh, it actually wasn't maxed out.
Yeah.
Either that, or it always stops there, and you can only like lower it so much.
You idiots! You idiots!
That's what I'm thinking, at least.
Yeah.
You idiots! You idiots!
You missed me.
And they like to duck, and that makes it go faster.
Wait, at least it's better than the last thing you had.
Yeah. Alright, what's there, like 5 days left? Maybe we can get a decent ending.
Obviously, you've never had the best ending. Well, I don't know. You might.
I don't
have.
know. Ugh. Yeah, it's still just way too fast. Can't do anything.
Let's get going.
$5,000.
Let's get going.
Those mouse traps are going to be the death of you.
Yep.
Literally.
What do you know? 300 smackers.
Can you get more than that? Oh, you can get.
The most
500.
I've seen is 400.
Okay.
Oh yeah, these are the days where it's just like, what the fuck? But it gave me trivia. It was nice. Maybe I can get one right.
Man, 4 freaking mouse traps.
Yep.
Not cool.
I do not know my Three Stooges trivia.
I mean, honestly, who really does? Neither of us, to be
Yep.
fair.
Like I said, I didn't watch a ton of them.
Yeah, neither did I.
I was more Abbott and Costello.
Oh man, Abbott Costello is great.
Yeah, I was more that comedy duo than these.
Oh man, they are freaking hilarious.
What was Curly's first love in the entertainment field?
Honestly, I'd say go with Art, maybe.
Art?
That's for some reason I think so, but I'm probably wrong.
We'll see.
You'll win the
Nope. Wasn't Art. I think it would help if I knew exactly which one was which, because I still don't. I'm still not sure of who is who outside of Mo.
Yeah, seriously, you don't know which one is Larry, which one is Curly.
Pretty
And
much.
Well, I'm just saying, then things get weird because in the later Three Stooges, they also have Shemp.
Yeah, Shemp.
Although I think there might have been like 2 Mo's. I don't know.
Yeah, there was.
Just...
Hey, it's being nice and not taking money.
And not murdering you.
Right. So we're gonna go see the oysters orgy again.
Oysters orgy.
The oyster orgy and cracker contest.
Guys,
God.
what are we doing here?
I mean, they were spraying soup in my face, which now I'm wondering if that was actually soup.
the question is, you shouldn't ask those questions that you don't want the answer to.
Right.
Because I sure as hell don't want the answer.
So yeah, I'm not sure how you're supposed to do this. Like it's a weird one. Look at that hand animation.
Oh, that face animation, though.
The fact that it keeps interrupting your...
Yeah, and like, because you don't
That's
even remember
what's-
exactly where you are. I mean, yeah, because you can't actually eat the oysters, can you?
I don't know. Because it does come up and say, you know, you get money for each bowl of soup eaten, but it's like, how do you eat the soup?
Well, I think the bowl of soup eaten is how many, because you know every time like he pours more crackers into the stew.
Maybe.
So I think that's what counts.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how much money I got for this and see what happens.
Is this your last day, or you got one more?
I got like 2 more days. Yeah, I guess that's probably what you're right. Is every time the animation goes, it gives you $50. Because I only ate like 8 crackers.
Yeah.
So yeah, day 28. I think you have 30 days. So I got like
You have
2
30
more
days.
to go through, and we'll see what we got. Come on. Oops.
Oh!
Ah.
Oh! You lost at day 30.
I think that's what the mousetraps do. Is they add a day, maybe. I don't know.
What are they? Oh, but yeah, but it's like it seems kind of weird that you would lose specifically
All right.
lose your fingers.
I think if you lose all your fingers early, it ends the month basically.
Oh, okay. So yeah, if you lose all your fingers, it just ends the game.
Yeah. But I think it still turns in whatever money you have, and you get whatever
okay.
ending. So.
Thank you, boys.
5,000, almost $6,000. Yay! They have their home still, but they can't fix it up.
It's like Luigi's Mansion. More money you get.
Yep.
Oh, that was a weird game.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I played this as a kid. I think I don't know if I got the best ending, but I know I did well.
Well, I know if you get enough money, you can start getting married to the daughters.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I had that happen, but yeah, I think it just sits there because it's not doing anything.
Oh yeah, because back in those days, like you had to reset.
Yeah.
The game ended.
So let me look. There was one other thing I kind of wanted to show, but I don't remember what it was called. I just kind of wanted. I couldn't get the game to work to see what it was, but the intro would play, and it was one of those that just really looked amazing. But I
Okay.
don't, because I was going through like random games the other day.
Just because you can.
Right, but I don't remember what it was called. Like,
Do you remember what you did in it?
no, it just played a quick intro. It was like a guy running in the forest, but it really kind of showed off some of the cool graphics you can get on the Amiga.
Okay.
But like I said, I don't remember what the game was when I loaded it up, because I downloaded a bunch of stuff just to get more games to have.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
And like there's also a few games that I want to play and I have, but they don't work fully. Like, the graphics are very messed up, or they won't load after the intro, or things like that.
Right.
Like,
And
there's
it could just be
one...
that you got a bad ROM.
Right, but everywhere I go has that same bad ROM. So I don't know if I
Yeah.
need to try a different emulator, or if it just doesn't work, or what. Because there's one, and I'll talk about this one, was it came from the desert.
Okay. Never heard of that.
It's actually, I think it's Cinemaware, which is the same people who did this game that I just played, the Three Stooges.
Right.
And it's, I mean, like, I was never good at it as a kid, and I couldn't figure much out of it, but it was just one we knew and remembered. And essentially, what it is there are some giant ants in the desert that come to attack your town.
Okay.
And I'm talking, giant as in you're 5 foot, 6 foot human. It's probably towering 30 feet above you.
Ah, so it's them and or Earth Defense Force.
Right. And what it is, I only know this from reading up on the game itself after wanting to play it for the show and show it off. Generally, if I think of it early enough, what I'm going to do, I'll go read up a little bit about it. And what it is it's essentially, it runs kind of Groundhog Day-ish.
Okay.
Like, you have to go through, like, you're going to die multiple times.
No,
And every
so
time
there's a roguelike.
Right, but every time you die, the game resets, but you have to figure out where people are and what to do in certain orders. And so it's supposed to be kind of fairly on the shorter end, but you have to do things in certain order, and you're just supposed to figure that out throughout playing it over and over and over again.
Huh, weird.
Because it's like, the game never changes, basically.
Oh, okay.
Like, you have to go talk to certain people on certain days, and they're always in the same place.
Apparently there was a sequel for that.
Yeah. And it's a decent game as far as all that wins, and it has some interesting things, but I can't get it to load beyond the intro screen.
Is it a shooter?
No. It's, like, you go to different places. There's a shooter mechanic where you're holding a gun facing the giant ant, but
Okay.
I don't think you can win that fight. And then you wake up in a hospital or something. But yeah, that's one thing. I like I said, there's a lot of games I still wanted to cover, and I still might. Like I said, I'm not stopping streaming. Just this show particularly is stopping.
Oh yeah. Just like is gonna make a new show.
Pretty much. It's gonna be a little more general though. Essentially, I still want to do about a stream a week, at least.
Oh yeah.
And, like I said, I'll probably still cover a lot of older games and things we haven't seen. But as far as what I know, we're getting a lot more to, it's hard to find or remember the game's names. So it's kind of like I have images in my head of games I've played, couldn't tell you the name, which means I can't find it, unless I can see that image on a website or something.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
So that's where it's like, it's getting tough, and in the case of like a lot of DOS games, those are just really hard to get working.
Well, you could always start throwing it up to where like you don't really specifically have to play a game that you remember.
Well, yeah, and that's kind of part of what I'm doing too. Is I'm going to be just playing more random things.
Well, the way I look at it is like, because now have you already done like a deal where you start playing games that you might remember but you never played? Like, oh hey, I've always wanted to play that.
No, but yeah, that's probably something I'll open up too, is, check out things I've wanted to look at. One thing, though, on the Amiga side of thing is I can't just load up anything randomly.
Yeah!
There are some more adult-style games that were on the Amiga.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them are just, like, flat-out porn. There's not a lot of those, but there are quite a few games that had a good bit of like nudity and stuff, but they weren't necessarily like pornographic. But it's
Okay.
still like, I can't just load it up. It's like there'll be like fairies that are actually just topless, and they're on cover screens and in the game, but the game's actually a side-scrolling platformer.
Oh, okay.
They just said, yeah, whatever, it's an adult world, and did that. So I gotta kind of be careful just loading up random things on the Amiga.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. The Amiga graphics aren't the most amazing, so like you might be able to get away with something like that.
Yeah. Hey, Doom Ranger! Yeah, we just finished everything. We're about to get off.
Yeah, it's the Three Stooges. It was really ridiculous.
Yep. But definitely worth checking out the VOD. But yeah, it's. I'm trying to see if I can find. Was that it?
Oh, you think you found what you were looking for?
Maybe. I'm gonna load this up and see what happens. I remember I loaded it up and it didn't show anything terrible, so this might have been the game I was talking about. And I'll know very quickly and be able to stop it if not, because I don't know what it is, but... Ooh, loud. Yeah, I do think this was it.
Walpurgis?
Yeah.
That gives me terrible nightmares.
I know.
You've seen that show too?
I know of the show. It's not that, but
Good
it
thing.
is that name. The Night
Walpurgis
of
sucks.
Walpurgis or whatever, Nacht de Walpurgis. But I think this was the one that it showed the intro and it wouldn't load afterwards. So I'm just gonna let the intro play because the graphics are kind of great.
Is the name Walpurgis or is that the company?
No, that's the name of the game is the Nacht de Walpurgis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then let's get our German on.
Yeah, it's
Very German.
yep. Yes, this is it. Like, this shows off some of the animation that the Amiga could do, and it's pretty awesome.
Oh, what kind of game? If you can't actually get into it, what kind of game is this?
I don't know.
Oh, you've actually never been able to load it.
Right.
See, the funny thing is, this is actually like I don't know. I'd almost say it's better than some of the stuff on the Sega CD.
Yeah. It's like...
Okay.
Yeah.
Surprise! Wolf off the cliff.
Yeah, it shows off what the graphics could do on the Amiga, which could be pretty good.
Definitely a bit on the revolutionary side.
Yeah. But yeah, that's... I don't know what the game is, but it tends to crash here or shortly after. So... But anyway, I think that's going to be it for this show and the series in general.
It is okay. More series later.
Right. I'm still going to stream. Like I said, it's probably going to be on Mondays, possibly at the same time. 7:30 could work on a Monday. But Monday's one of my days off, so that works better for me instead of waking up and then having to work afterwards and all that.
Oh yeah, seriously.
And like I said, I'm still not completely set on a name. I gotta find a new I gotta make a
Haven't
new
you been
graphic.
trying to think of a name for like a month now?
Yeah, I keep wishy-washy back and forthing on a few things, but I have an idea. I think that's probably what I'm gonna end up going with because, like I said, I want it to be. I'm trying to not name something that's gonna hem me in with anything.
Okay.
You know. Because, like, it's like, sure, I'm going to still focus on older games and stuff, but someday I might wake up and be like, you know what, I want to stream Dead Cells. You know?
Hey, that'd be a fun game to stream.
Right. So it's like I'm trying to just be a little more random as far as what I stream every week and just stream whatever I want more. Because like I said, I'm running into that brick wall of having trouble getting things to run. Either
Oh
they
yeah,
don't
and
work or I can't remember them. And so
you're
now
all
it's more like it's just random shit.
yeah, and you're also kind of running out of ideas.
Right. I mean, yeah, there's still a bunch of games I want to like I could play, but it's like that, it's like Mario Brothers. Everyone knows it. And the whole point of this was to kind of show off the lesser known stuff.
Okay.
Uh, but like I said, I'm still gonna try and keep doing that. It's just it might be a little more mixed in with just loading up A
I can
Link to
dig
the
it.
Past randomizer one night because that's what I feel like playing or something.
See, I still haven't finished.
Or actually,
randomized
I
run.
know what my first show is gonna be, but it's gonna be a couple weeks before I have my first show. The next few weeks I am busy for almost every day due to life events.
Shenanigans.
But yeah, the first thing I think I'm gonna stream is the Mega Maker.
Oh yeah, you posted about that.
Yeah, that thing
Oh,
is awesome.
I may have to join you for that day because
Right.
I love me some Mega Man.
Right, it's pretty
Can you-
awesome.
You can pick levels that people have made.
Yes, you can browse through and find levels as well as create your own.
Oh man, I'm totally in.
And I actually have an idea after seeing a mechanic, in a level I played. I was like, oh my god, I didn't know about that mechanic, and now that I know about it, I'm like, I want to make a level of using it. So I need to do that, but yeah, so that's probably gonna be the first one I might stream. Again, it's not sure if I will, but I probably will. But that's gonna be honestly, it'll be next month when looking at the dates of everything. It will be probably the 7th when I'm back and actually start streaming again. Because I'm working for the next 8 days still, and then I'm out of town for the weekend. So yeah, let's go. August the 7th will be my new date of being back on here with a new show.
Oh well, that's gonna be fun.
Yep. So thanks everyone for tuning in as you do. It's been fun doing this, and like I said, I'm not stopped streaming, but this show, as you know it, is changing a little bit.
Format change.
Yep, format change happening, new season. So, all right.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
See y'all next time.
Good night.